Hello, welcome to Cardminds. Thank you for stopping by. This is going to be a Taurus weekly money and career reading from November 11th to the 17th, 2024. Taurus, welcome. Let's see what messages we have for this upcoming week. Taurus weekly money and career, November 11th to the 17th, 2024. Thank you for being here. I hope you are well. Be on the lookout, on the hear out for the magic word if you're interested in putting your name in the hat for a free reading. All you have to do is put the magic word down below and be subscribed. I will pull one name and announce it at the end of the month of November. And yes, there is still an ongoing reading for the month of October. I was a little sick, so I will be announcing the name of the free reading for the month of October in tomorrow's live reading. We do live readings every Sunday at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. If you're interested in getting a free reading over there, you can join the membership. Become a member, click the join button. That'll take you wherever to go, and it'll give you access to a free reading on tomorrow's live. All right, and any live that I come on. Sometimes I pop in during the week. All right, let's get started. Taurus, let's see what is happening. Let's pull one oracle card, see what the root of the matter is, what we need to know for this money and career reading. Taurus, November 11th to the 17th, 2024. What do we need to know? What is the message here for this weekly reading, November 11th to the 17th, for the sign of Taurus? Oh, nice. We have the heart, affection, joy, love. Beautiful. I love this, Taurus. All right, let's see what this is all about. Money and career. November 11th to the 17th for the sign of Taurus. What is going on? We have an Aries or a father figure or someone here, powerful decision maker. And we have the Ten of Swords, feeling let down, feeling stabbed in the back. Okay, so you have options. Let's connect the dots here. Let's see where we're going. We have a lot of major arcana, so something's brewing. There's a big decision here. Just pull this over a little bit. There's a decision here. What is it you're changing destinies. There's a major crossroads here. You have had options. You've been disillusioned. You've been stabbed in the back. There's something that you're at the end of something with this Ten of Swords, and at the end of it can be an energy, a connection with someone. With this Emperor, we'll pull cards, or it can be disillusioned, right? About someone you're working with, or an idea, or a business decision. But you have other options here. So maybe you chose one and that didn't work out. And maybe the next one is going to be powerful because you have the Judgment, and it is shifting your direction, shifting your destiny. You're wanting to be seen in a different way with the Judgment. So this decision really represents you rising up to something different, right? You feel like you're destined to more. You're destined to something higher, powerful, that makes more sense to you. And it's bringing you into a new version of yourself, letting go this Ten of Swords, letting go those disillusions, letting go whatever really needed to change, right? And so here, this is a big decision. This can be a life-changing decision where any choice you make will have an impact on you, on your family, or long-lasting effects, right? This is something that is changing your vision of life. it feels like you're on the right path. It feels like you're almost there, and that this disillusion or this ending here is really helping you bring it all together. That you're finally able to put something behind, or put an idea behind, or put this disillusion or this hurtful moment behind, and clearing. It's really like a purging process. And it can be a purging process about personal resentments, personal family disillusions, or disillusions in your job, in your work, with coworkers, or dynamics, right? This is a purging process where, and it doesn't mean that it automatically just happened and you've just been disillusioned, or this just no, this can be something you've been dragging on for a long time that you had to release. Releasing guilt, or releasing regrets, or that purging process to take on the new, ready to start fresh and take on the new. And we'll pull cards on this Emperor to see if this Emperor is in the Ten of Swords. In other words, you want to release the Emperor, release the father figure, release this powerful person that might have been in your life that disillusioned you, or if this is you coming into your power and clarity on your choice. And you have the Star, healing. 2 cards of heavy healing here. And the World, again, healing as well. Bringing it all together. Because, I feel like this decision is making you feel complete. And it's really giving you a sense of closure. And also a sense of accomplishment, that finally you're at the right place, or finally this is happening, or finally you're letting go those resentments, those complicated ties you have to a person, or complicated mindsets. You're finally able to sort of celebrate yourself in the right space, in the right mind space, in the right heart space as well. And so this is about you accepting yourself as well, accepting a situation, accepting to love yourself, but also accepting, to not have control over everything, and believing in yourself. And it's, again, that sense of letting go those illusions, or harmful illusions about, who you are, how the other should be, or how things should be, and how they didn't happen the way you wanted, or whatever it is. You're happy, though. You're happy about this decision, and you're coming into love, and you're coming into joy, which is really beautiful. 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcana. All right, let's see what this is all about. First, the Emperor. Who is this Emperor? Is this you in control? Or is this someone else? Who is this Emperor here? Wow. Okay, so you have King of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, King of Pentacles, that's you, with the Emperor. So you have a water sign there and yourself, and sort of stuck in that dynamic. And I feel like that's probably that you're releasing, stuck in the dynamic, or stuck in the emotional dynamic. Am I taking all this? Okay, so we have the Chariot moving forward. You're determined. You're determined to move forward. There's no looking back on helping or sharing or having that sense of generosity in the past. Okay, there was something shared in the past. Home, your family, you're nostalgic of the past that was so joyful and happy, and now, but you're in control. You're in control. I feel like you want to be in control of your family. You want to be in control of, or you weren't. Hold on. Yeah, there we go. Well, you're finding clarity on something. Ace of Swords. You're making a decision. You're making a family decision, or you're making a decision to move on from something, or you're making a decision that you don't want to be stuck in the past. You don't want to be stuck in that dynamic. You want fresh, you want new, and this is very clear to you, even though it's difficult, and even though in the past you have been generous and you have shared and you have been very happy in your childhood with your family and it was beautiful. Today, you're wanting to separate yourself from something, and you're making a conscious choice, a clear choice in this decision here on thinking differently, seeing things differently with this Ace of Swords, understanding that it is a new trajectory, right? It is a new way of seeing things. Maybe you have a new idea. Maybe this is a revelation to you. Maybe this is a truth that's coming out, or finally you're understanding, or finally you're getting clarity on a situation. Whatever it is for you, it's going to be different for each and every one. From the past, you're coming in and you're seeing clear whatever it is of the above, right? And that is propelling you to make big changes, finally closing a cycle, finally finding closure and healing. And that's there you have the affection, the joy, the happiness. Let me take the other deck. All right, so let's pull cards on first the Judgment. What is this decision all about? What can you tell us about this Judgment? Yeah, on the ties, feeling bound to certain ways, feeling tied to certain people, manipulative, toxic, or just those ties where you have always been in that same circle, always been in that same frame of mind, always done things in the same way, and that is who you are, and that's the control you like to have. There we have with the toxic. So what do we, one more card on the Devil? Yeah, thinking this through and understanding that you're the one with the answers. You're the one with processing. You're the one processing the answers. Your choice, your decision to separate yourself from that, or to make decisions to move forward and not be resentful, or not drag it on, or whatever it is you want to find clarity on, whatever this revelation or new idea. Can be a complete new idea that you want to transform, a complete new business that you want to get into, or a new path that you wanted to start, or just something that you're finally understanding. It feels like it's a revelation for you. It feels like a clarity on a situation for me. How you want to operate now, how you want to negotiate now, or how you want to move forward now in your life, in your path, in your decisions, job, business, idea, whatever it is. That's what the Hermit is all about, understanding that it has to come from you. It's not going to come from the outside world. It's not going to come from other people that are going to say, okay, well, it's okay to be in this with you. No. It has to come from you, whatever it is you're feeling. Because there's someone you don't trust, and this is a friend, someone you have ties to, a soulmate, a friend, a family member, or a coworker, or someone that you really connect with, right? If it's a coworker, it's someone you know well. If it's someone you work with, it's someone you will know well. It can be a business partner. It can be a family member. It can be one of your kids. It can be one of your parents. It can be a sibling. It can be a family member, whatever. This is someone with whom you didn't trust, or you don't trust. And I'm laughing because, after all that, there is money coming in. So this is regarding finances. And all these discussions, all these resentments, all these ties, or toxic ties, or patterns maybe that you have been in your whole life, have been around money. Money situations, who makes money, who makes the most money, who's bringing in the bacon, who, what, where, what. There's the money. So there's money coming in, and how is this going to be handled? Or there's a new offer coming in. How is this going to be answered? Or I have a new job, or I have a new opportunity here. How is that going to be handled? How am I going to handle this? Is this going to go the right way? Or am I going to go back into those patterns of resentments? How's that going to go? But you have love and joy over all this. So I feel like this, and the world, completing that cycle and really stepping into your own. All right, so why do we have the love and affection here for Taurus? Why do we have the love and affection? From the past, adapting, nostalgia. It feels like you've been in patterns from the past for a very long time. Yeah, feeling stuck, and okay, finally it's moving. Finally it's moving. Having to adapt to new ways. Maybe having to adapt to new people. And you've always worked the same way, or you always worked the same job, or you always had the same family dynamic, and you the same people making money, or the same people bringing you home the bacon, like I said, right? Stuck in that. And the power of the adaptation, it's powerful. It's powerful to overcome, to process, to be able to pivot. The pivot is essential. And I feel like we have to pivot every second of the day now, right? Some might have had to pivot once in their lifetime, right? Now we have to pivot constantly, and it's not easy. But here you have the Wheel of Fortune. Beautiful. Again, understanding those ups and downs, understanding those ebbs and flows of life. That's what the Wheel of Fortune is all about, right? Endings and beginnings, but also understanding that these endings and beginnings are essential for our growth, to understand who we are, to understand what it is we want in life. That's why you have the Hermit, right? What is it you're made of? What are you pivoting to now with this Wheel of Fortune? Finally, things are moving forward. Big changes here, big changes. So it can be a career change. It can be an opportunity out of the blue. This is an opportunity, financial gain, sudden financial gain, because there's sudden opportunity here, right here. Job, business opportunity, finances coming in. And with the Hermit, maybe you are going to be independent, or maybe you're freelance. Maybe you're focusing on freelance, focusing on gaining that pentacle. But here, with the Wheel of Fortune, it's also important to understand to be open to the help of others, to be open to others, to open your heart to others, to open your empathy to. It's not just empathy. Hold on, let me just grab a little tea. It's not just empathy. It's opening your heart, opening yourself to others, communicating in a different way, communicating in a way where you can exchange and not just control. And the Wheel of Fortune is that luck that's turning, that chance, that, that energy, those synchronicities popping in and really flowing in at a steady pace, ascending, positive energies, a positive evolution, a period of growth here, activity, all promotion, activity, business growth, money coming in. But it's also about opening up your heart. That's something with the Wheel of Fortune is luck is on your side and the dynamic is shifting. But it's also about sending out those positive energies and having faith in yourself that if you're ready to expand, if you're willing to expand your life, it's going to turn into a positive direction. If you're willing to be open to others and open to the help of others in other ways and other people communicating with you, and maybe something that you've never done before, and maybe factors outside of your control might be influencing the situation, and maybe this is not a way that you're used to it, and maybe it's challenging, But if you accept it, it's going to happen and you're going to be able to adapt. And it's important to go with the flow. I feel like there's suddenly things that are becoming available, even if they're uncomfortable, even if you've never done this before, even if you don't really understand the people because they're not, you know, from the same tribe as you are, or they're not from the same element, or they don't speak the same way. Maybe it's a different culture, or maybe you're right, something like that. It feels like there's something like that. There's a little jump to do there to adapt to a certain way of working, a certain way of communicating, or certain people, you know, something that's coming in, and there's that adapting moment of something maybe unfamiliar. But it's really a beautiful chance to turn things into a new direction. And I'm gonna leave it at that. Let's see if there's one last message for the road. Taurus weekly money and career, November 11th to the 17th, 2024. Again, if you're interested in asking a question during lives that we do every Sunday at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time, you can do so by becoming a member. Click the join button. That'll take you wherever you wish to go. It really does help the channel, so it'll be wonderful having you as a member, and it also will give you access to a free free question during lives. All right, one more cup of tea. Okay, one last message for the road for Taurus weekly money and career, November 11th to the 17th, 2024. I feel like these just popped out. Taurus. Oh, lots of cards. Lots of cards. Okay, okay. I feel like sometimes the universe is saying, just take the cards. That's how we express ourselves. All right. Three of Swords, Nine of Swords, self-explanatory, difficult, heartfelt situations that has stressed you out. But now we have lots of cards, so let's pull them out. Yep, Ace of Wands, new direction, building something new, new passion, new connection with this person, moving on, building something new, being part of a new team, part of a new job, part of a new company. That is moving forward. There we are. There's something creative there. Someone's contacting you, and that is moving forward. It's taking a minute, probably, again, not coming in the way you're used to or the way you want it to come in, but it is a complete new journey. You're standing your ground. So there's a sense of liberation here for sure with this Fool, but it's also you going out of your comfort zone into a new adventure, an adventure maybe you don't know what to expect. It's the first step into the unknown. You don't have control over this. You have control over deciding about a new adventure, about a new direction, because maybe you're passionate about something, you want to start something new, you're curious of the world, but you don't know what it looks like and how it's going to pan out. And that's why you have this sort of boundary, self-defense, defending yourself, right? Needing to know at all costs, needing to have everything organized in control at all costs. But there's a real sense of liberation here. And with the Wheel of Fortune, opening yourself to something completely new is really going to give you a whole new adventure. It might be a roller coaster, but it is a roller coaster of a ride for something that's going to be exciting. Adapt and go with the flow, Taurus. Adapt and go with the flow. I hope you enjoyed this reading as much as I did. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to each and every one for sharing your energies, for sharing your journeys. Gratitude to everyone from the bottom of my heart, Taurus. I want to say that the magic word is expanding. But I also hear stubbornness, so choose the one you connect with most. Expanding, and if you want to put stubbornness, you have to, but you don't have to. So I'm just going to say expanding. If you wish to put your name in the hat for a free reading, you can put the word expanding down below in the comment section. And don't forget to be subscribed. Double check that you are still subscribed. And for anybody that is just popping in, thank you so much for popping in. Welcome, welcome. And thank you so much for subscribing. Have a great week. Take care. Bye-bye.